West Tipperary Junior Hurling semi-finals between Emly and Rosegreen. Referee Willie Morrissey from Kickham's, and the ball is in and the game is on. And it's John O'Mara, the centre back for Emly, clears that one up the right, but it's taken away and cleared down the left wing. A very breezy day, very windy here in Sean Tracy Park as Andrew Dwyer can't control it. Pulled there by number 7, who's Liam Kelly, out to the middle of the field. And that's a great ball by John O'Grady, right inside. A foul there and a free in, and the first chance for Donald Fanning, I think it is, Michael Fanning, left half forward for Rosegreen. This one from about 45 metres, just beyond the 45. And Michael strikes it well, and it's gone over the bar for the opening score of the game. A point for Michael Fanning and Rosegreen. The wind is just at our back, blowing right, I'd say, diagonally across the field. And another line ball to be taken by John O'Grady, cuts it inside very well. And coming there is Michael Doyle, fails to hold it. And it's gone inside and it's gone over the bar for another point for the experienced Mike Fanning. The Emly side in goal, Shane Slattery, full back line Timmy Burke, John Maloney and Liam O'Brien. Half back line Michael Ryan, John O'Mara and Paul Kramer. Midfield Shane McManus and Shawnee O'Brien. Half forward line Aidan O'Dwyer, Dennis Heelan, Roger English. Full forward line Aidan O'Dwyer, Michael Frawley and Michael O'Dwyer. This one is taken away by Shawnee O'Brien, out to the right wing. Andrew Dwyer in the corner, cuts it across very well, looking for Michael Frawley. It's pulled on there by Dennis Heelan, and Frawley is beaten very well there by the strong burly number 3, Ger Maloney, out to Fanning, and Fanning holds it well again and flicks it outside to John O'Grady, already playing well in the game, into Sean O'Brien, beaten there by Ger Maloney. And the ball has gone over the sideline, and it's a line ball for the Emly side. The Rosegreen team in goals Jim Cormack, full back line Michael Cochran, Eamon Sherlock and John Shanahan. Half back line John Welsh, Donald Fanning, Liam Kelly. Midfield John O'Grady, Fintan Ryan. Half forward line Jimmy Hickey, Paul Cormack and Michael Fanning. Full forward line PJ Gould, Michael Doyle and Sean O'Ryan. Ball inside again. It's the left corner back on this occasion. John Shanahan clears that one out, and Michael Fanning beaten by Michael Ryan. High ball inside, Liam Kelly knocks it away, and now it's Roger English. Roger English likes to run with the ball, runs into a strong challenge there and flicks it out to Shane McManus. Shane on the ground, inside, it's taken by Michael O'Dwyer. Michael with a chance, Michael with a shot, but it's tailing, caught in the wind, and it's gone to the right and it's gone wide. I think it's Roger English there feeling the effects of that tackle. Ran a little blindly and ran into the tackle. Checked out there. Just over 4 minutes gone in the opening minutes of this first semi-final between Emly and Rosegreen. And the second semi-final will see Latin and Cullen playing Kappa White. Score is 2 points to no score. The wind is favouring Rosegreen. Thankfully the rain has stayed away, and now it's goalkeeper Jim Cormack. Drops this around the middle of the field. Shane McManus rising high. It's taken away there by Fintan Ryan inside. John O'Mara overruns it, and that should be a very interesting duel between O'Mara and Skippy McCormack. The ball to Liam Kelly again, very near the sideline, gets it in. And Michael Doyle pulled on by Sean O'Brien. Ball right up, a dangerous ball, but John O'Mara is the one who reads it best. And John is caught in possession, has been fouled, a push on the back, and there's a free out, and the goalkeeper, young Shane Slattery, will come and take this one. A very promising goalkeeper. Pucks it well against the wind, against the gale. John O'Grady has the better of Shane McManus, and that too should be an interesting duel. The very experienced Shane McManus has played at county junior and at all levels in football for the county. Cut by Michael Ryan into the centre. It's Aidan O'Dwyer. And now it's Dennis Heelan. His foul there, tripped on the way through, and there's a chance now for the left corner forward, who's Michael O'Dwyer. Two O'Dwyer brothers on the right wing and right corner, Aidan and Andrew, both formerly of the Kickhams. Now Michael O'Dwyer strikes it high, strikes it well, and it looks good. It's gone over the bar. That's a point there for Michael O'Dwyer to narrow the gap. 2 points to 1. A poor puck out. Poor puck out. Now it's Dennis Heelan again. Dennis low, feeding his corner forward, but it's Michael Corcoran has this one. Michael Corcoran down the right wing. John O'Mara rising and holding very well. Drives it out to the right. Michael Ryan and John O'Grady. And the clash of the ash, as they say, and the ball runs through cleverly there. And now it's Shane McManus on a run with the red helmet. Making ground up the right wing. Shane McManus low into the centre. Michael Frawley controls it. The UCD man. A poor shot though. And it's Liam Kelly coming across. Can't control it. It's Andrew O'Dwyer. That one was cleared out there by John Shanahan to John O'Grady. And what I thought was a late challenge there by Aidan O'Dwyer. But it's John O'Mara racing away from the centre back position and flicks it out to the left wing. Now Roger English with some room. Roger out to the right corner. Andrew O'Dwyer under it, and John Shanahan. The ball breaks well. And now it's Michael Frawley with a chance. And there's a free in and another chance for Emly to tie up the scores. Andrew O'Dwyer working very well at right corner forward, and 'twas he, I think, who was fouled for that, as Michael O'Dwyer strikes it well, strikes it high. It's gone over. Point number 2 for him, point number 2 for Emly. We're all square after 9 minutes of play in the first half. And the sun shines, but the wind blows in Sean Tracy Park. Ball taken away by Paul Kramer. Out to Roger English. Roger turning inside, very speedy. And dropping inside another dangerous ball. Andrew O'Dwyer rising, and Andrew flicking it. But it's gone to the right and it's gone wide. Emly had wonderful years in the early and mid-80s, winning the West Intermediate 2 years in a row, 1984 and 1985, and of course have won almost every grade in football. And now a chance here for Andrew O'Dwyer again. Andrew in control, low to Roger English, and Roger, a snapshot from Roger that's gone to the left, and it's gone wide. Rosegreen, of course, had a marvellous year in 1990, winning the West Junior, being defeated by Ballina in the county semi that year. and were most unlucky to have lost out last year. An injury here to Paul Kramer will receive some attention from the mentors. In charge of the Emly side today we have Sean McManus, Paddy Clancy and Martin Condon. In charge of the Rosegreen side we have Stevie O'Brien, Dennis Manton, Teddy Gould and Michael Tobin. Referee will throw in the ball, Liam Kelly and Roger English. Ball cleared, half cleared by the centre back Donald Fanning. And now Paul Kramer, great ball inside to Michael O'Dwyer, a sharp turn and a neat flick outside to his centre forward Dennis Heelan, and Dennis a shot, it's turning but doesn't turn quickly enough, and it's gone to the left and it's gone wide. Ball inside by Jimmy Hickey to his full forward Michael Doyle. Doyle turning Sherlock is blocked down very well by Ger Maloney, I should say. I'm getting my full backs mixed up. That one has gone over the sideline and it's a line ball for the Rosegreen side and John O'Grady. O'Grady just inside the 20-metre line, a dangerous ball. John O'Mara kicks it clear, but there might be a chance on here. And the referee is awarding a free out to Emly. Very even contest in the first 12 minutes of this game. 2 points each. And if anything, the advantage lies with the Emly boys. Great ball inside by Fintan Ryan to his corner forward. And there will be a line ball. This one to be taken by Jimmy Hickey. This is about 4 metres out. And it's Michael Fanning can't hold it. It's inside, Eamon Ger Maloney to Shane McManus, and McManus has been fouled there and there's a free out for Emly. And the goalkeeper Shane Slattery comes all the way from his goal. And connects on that very well against the wind to Aidan O'Dwyer. Aidan beaten by John Welsh, and again it's Shane McManus inside to Andrew O'Dwyer. The ball is flicked over the sideline by John Shanahan, and Roger English runs across to take this line ball. Now English, a great cut right across. This one looks good. It's gone all the way. It's gone over the bar, and that's certainly the score of the game. A brilliant line ball there by Roger English, right into the teeth of the wind. And now Emly leading by 3 points to 2. A free is called for the ball and is going to throw it in. An injury there to Jimmy Hickey, I think it is. In fact, it's Skippy, it's Paul Cormack. Now Shawnee O'Brien wins the clash to Dennis Heelan. Dennis beaten by Donald Fanning, a Port Leydens, and a foul by him on Shawnee O'Brien again, and a free for Emly. And Michael O'Dwyer has been called all the way from left corner. This one 67 metres. Well, it was. It's now 65. Right against the wind and a great ball. This has gone to the right though, and it's gone wide. He gave it every chance, but it gives you an idea, I think, as to the strength of this breeze. Dennis Menton and Stevie O'Brien on their feet, looking for more effort from their team. Certainly hasn't settled down very well as of yet. Emly, on the other hand, playing very well, very consistent throughout the field. 3 points to 2. Michael Ryan with the line ball to Shane McManus. Shane to Jimmy Hickey. Inside, Paul Cormack. And now it's Michael Ryan gone back again. And it's John O'Mara in some trouble there. John O'Mara on his feet again. And the referee has decided to throw in the ball. Michael Ryan and Michael Fanning. Pull by Fanning, a stronger pull by Paul Kramer, and the ball has gone right inside. A dangerous ball. It's kept in play brilliantly, but Shane Slattery to the rescue there. Has been challenged there by left corner forward Sean O'Brien, and there is a free out for the goalkeeper. I think it's Paul Cormack has gone into full forward and Michael Doyle playing at centre, and I think that's a credit to the dominance of John O'Mara. And now Shane McManus again is showing great speed, has been robbed brilliantly there by Donald Fanning. Now it's Michael Ryan on the far side, flicks it one-handed to Aidan O'Dwyer, and another great ball inside to Michael Frawley. Frawley on the ground is beaten this time by Eamon Sherlock, kicking it clear to Donald Fanning, and Donald Fanning now left-handed delivers that one. John O'Mara overruns it, and there's a foul there on Sean O'Brien, and there's a free in for Rosegreen. Timmy Burke, the one fouling there. A fine piece of fouling there. Michael Ryan, Shane McManus, Aidan O'Dwyer and Michael Frawley combining very well. Michael Fanning, a dangerous ball again. It's gone to the left though, over the heads of backs and forwards, and it's gone wide. And certainly much was expected of Paul Cormack in this game, and as of yet he hasn't been shining. Slattery to Roger English. Roger English blocking down there. Liam Kelly. Liam Kelly clearing it and kept in play by Jimmy Hickey, and the ball by Paul Kramer. And now it's Shawnee O'Brien, and beaten by Liam Kelly, and O'Mara going back again to the right wing this time to Aidan O'Dwyer. Aidan holds it and doesn't drive it. Going back is the left half back, John Welsh. And now it's John Shannon who's been fouled, and there's a free out. Pull back. Eamon Sherlock threw that one very high. Michael Ryan holds it, kicking it clear. And now trouble here. And now it's Michael Fanning, low and hard, looking for the goal, but it's cut out very well by Ger Maloney to John O'Mara. John hooshed off the ball. Jimmy Hickey out here to Michael Fanning. And the referee is going to throw the ball in. PJ Gould, a bit wayward there in his pulling, but referee has decided to throw in the ball. to Jimmy Hickey. Flicks it inside. Michael Ryan holds it. And this will fall very kindly for Liam Kelly. And Liam, that's a great ball right across the goal mouth, but it's gone to the left and it's gone wide. Score remains at 3 points to 2. 1 point in favour of the Emly side after 20 minutes of the first half. And the Emly side will be the happier, I think, with their first 20 minutes playing against the Breeze and leading by 1 point. Now John O'Grady playing second fiddle to Shane McMahon in the middle of the field. John O'Mara, another neat flick to Dennis Heelan to Roger English, and there's a late challenge by Michael Doyle, and there's a free for Emly, and that again was on John O'Mara on the receiving end in this game. Attention there in the form of Martin Condon, Sean McManus and Paddy Clancy. 3 selectors. And certainly O'Mara is the vital man in what has been a very good team performance. There's a free from just outside the 65. Yes, Michael has stolen another 2 yards, has just brought it inside the 65, and now he has hit this one better, but it's kept in play, pulled on by Dennis Heelan, a strong pull. Now it's Donald Fanning and Michael Frawley, and a wild one-handed swing by Frawley, and that'll be a free out. Michael Doyle beaten by Paul Kramer. Shawnee O'Brien blocking that one over the sideline off the stick of Fintan Ryan. And now the line ball to be taken directly from the middle of the field by Liam Kelly. Michael Ryan, first time off the ground, over the line again directly at the same point. And the half-back line of Paul Kramer, John O'Mara and Michael Ryan are playing exceptionally well. Kelly again, that's a better line ball. Inside. Blocked. Out. And it's Michael Ryan again. Stalemate there. But again, it's John O'Mara. Taken by Michael Doyle though. Michael Doyle low across the great ball to Michael Fanning. And it's Timmy Burke has come to the rescue there. The ball falls for Sean O'Brien, is cutting inside and hands it outside. And now Shane McManus has lifted the siege, has played a low, intelligent ball, and Roger English adds to it to Andrew the Wire. Andrew holds another great ball, fed inside to Dennis Heelan. Couldn't control it, but it's John Shanahan. John away to the left, and now McManus again. Goes back at the second attempt. Pulled on by Shawnee O'Brien to Dennis Heelan, and Shannon, another good clearance. Taken by Andrew the Wire. Andrew to his brother Aidan. Aidan on the ground to Dennis Heelan. Heelan with Frawley inside, trying to drill it through, but it's taken away by Donald Fanny, a poor ball. And there's still danger to Michael O'Dwyer. A neat turn, but a poor stroke, and that's gone to the right, and it's gone wide. Jim Cormack, a quick puck out. Roger English is reading it, but Liam Kelly has it. And Kelly, a long delivery from his own half-back line. Gone inside is Paul Cormack. Has turned Maloney, it's gone into the back of the net. A brilliant goal by Skippy. Has to be said, against the run of play, but it's a goal, and a good one. And the moment Maloney was turned, there was a goal on. and played it right across to the other side of Shane Slattery. And it's now 5 points to 3 with 25 minutes gone in the first half. Now certainly that's a goal to lift any side. And the switch has worked well. Paul Cormack got no return from John O'Mara at centre forward and has gone inside to full and has cracked home a great goal that has turned the tables, and now Rosegreen lead by 5 points to 3, and another chance for Michael Fanning, and Fanning steals that one over again, and there is another point. One 3 to 3 points taken by Shawnee O'Brien, and kicking it inside to Michael O'Dwyer, holds it and feeds it out to Dennis Heelan. That's twice Heelan is after overrunning the ball, and the clearance there by Donald Fanning. Paul Kramer. Just beyond midfield. Referee wants all the players back. It's cut by Paul Kramer. Inside. Jimmy Hickey pulls, so too does Shawnee O'Brien, and a brilliant stroke there by John O'Grady. Now the full forward, Michael Doyle, racing through, and Doyle has made a difference out there, heavy man on John O'Mara. Now, and there's a foul by Michael Ryan, and the free in to Rosegreen, and another chance for Michael Fanning. Bit of repair work to the stick before he strikes this free from the 45-metre line, directly in front of the goals, and has steered that over the bar for another point for Michael Fanning and Rosegreen. That's 3 points for the left half forward, all from frees. Michael Ryan belts that one. It's gone over the sideline though. Andrew Dwyer couldn't keep it in play, and it's gone out for a line ball for Rosegreen and their left half back, John Welch. And John is the captain of this side. Trying to repeat what they did in 1990. Now it's held by Shawnee O'Brien again, and he has played well in the middle of the field. Very difficult to distinguish between himself and Shane McManus, both wearing the red helmet. And I think Shawnee has gone across to the far side in a switch with McManus. We'll just wait and we'll see. Michael Ryan, a high one that's caught in the wind, and this is going to float over the sideline once more. Just about a minute left to half time. In fact, I think the referee has blown for half time, and the score we make it at half time is 1-4 to 3 points in what has been a very interesting half hours hurling, with Rosegreen leading, as we say, by 4 points after what was a very good display by Emly in the first half, but had a number of chances which they failed to convert. They'll play with the wind in the second half, and it remains to be seen whether they can pull off a victory that will see them in the West. The ball is in and the second half is on, and Emly have started in attack. A switch on the Rosegreen team now sees Jimmy Hickey paired with John O'Grady, with Fintan Ryan gone to left half forward. And going back is Liam Kelly, challenged by Roger English, gets inside to Dennis Heelan, and a chance for Heelan, and this has gone to the left and it's gone wide. That was a good opportunity for the centre forward. And now the wind will favour Emly in this half. Held there by Jimmy Hickey, and John O'Mara turns and strikes this one left-handed. Into the centre again. Roger English and Liam Kelly. English, I think, touched the ball on the ground. The free out by Donald Fanning. I see his father watching there from the sideline. Paul Kramer and John O'Grady pulled on inside by Michael Doyle to the left corner. Now a chance here for Sean Oak. Or it's PJ Gould actually. Gould inside, then this ball is blocked out by Slattery, Shane Slattery, to his left corner back, who's Liam O'Brien. And Liam outside to the far side again to Finton Ryan. Finton into the centre, and Michael Ryan has this one covered. Clearance to Shawnee O'Brien. Shawnee has that the second attempt and strikes it down the right, looking for Aidan O'Dwyer. Aidan pulls on it, adds to it, to his brother Andrew. Andrew, challenged by John Shannon, has control. And Andrew, a nice ball into the centre to Roger English. English on the ground, with Shane McMahon's outside, has been robbed brilliantly by Liam Kelly. And now it's Jimmy Hickey again. Jimmy robbed in turn by Roger English to Shawnee O'Brien, and Shawnee will fire a long one. That's gone inside, it's gone over the bar. A lovely point. That's a point to lift the Emly boys, and now just a goal separating them again. Certainly the Emly play hasn't been converted into scores, or the scores that they deserve. Michael Ryan on Michael Fanning, and it's Shawnee O'Brien. Has done a lot of carrying there, but it's gone inside by... Now Heelan again, Heelan. Aidan O'Dwyer. And now Emly come ready again to the full forward, and this has gone inside and it's gone over the bar. A lovely point. A lovely point, and there's a substitute in there, and that's an excellent point, and it narrows the gap just to 2 points. Who's the sub, lad? Who's the sub? Who's the sub? Full forward. Is it? All right. Roger English, a long shot there that's gone to the left though, and it's gone wide. That last point is scored by Michael O'Dwyer. Number 15, I thought it was number 16 actually. He now has scored 3 points in this game and knocked down into Dennis Heelan and Andrew O'Dwyer to his brother Aidan, and it's Donald Fanning under pressure. Pulled by Roger English, low and hard. A dangerous ball is held by Dwyer again, and Dwyer is blocked down. He might have a second chance. It's gone inside. Jim Cormack has pushed it clear to Andrew O'Dwyer, and the ball has gone out for a 65. And all the pressure coming from Emly. And this will be a chance now for the left corner forward once more. The breeze at his back has struck it well. It's dangerous, low ball inside, and it's knocked away, and coming away is Liam Kelly, racing clear. Kelly has gone 30 yards and clears it up the right, but it's gone over the sideline. 5 points for Emly, 1-4 for Rosegreen, and still there are 2 points between the sides. Paul Kramer into the centre, Roger English over the ball, pulled on by Shawnee O'Brien, inside to Aidan O'Dwyer. Aidan beaten. And now Jimmy Hickey goes back into his defence, has been blocked down by Aidan, and Aidan inside to Michael Frawley. He is beaten by Eamon Sherlock, and Sherlock up the right wing, and it's gone off an Emly stick and it's gone out for a line ball. A lot of effort in this game, as Liam Kelly will cut the line ball from his own 65. Blocked out by Michael Ryan. Michael Ryan on the combination side that played with Kickham's this year in the West Championship. He, John O'Mara and Shane McManus figured on the team which played against Cashel in the Championship. Emly seems to be warming up as sub there, Joe Helan. And coming across is Michael Ryan. I think the referee has called for the ball. I think Michael Ryan touched it, but it'll be a throw in. Down the right wing. Dennis Helan busting right through. A great ball inside. Looking for his full forward, Michael Frawley. Frawley not in the game as such. Maybe he will now. Inside, and it's pulled, but it's gone to the left, and it's gone off the stick of Roger English, and it's gone wide. Paddy Clancy on the field, wanting to make a switch. Michael Frawley, I think, being replaced by Joe Helan. And Jimmy Hickey actually is gone off the Rosegreen side, and he has been replaced. Puck out, a shot puck out. Michael Ryan again, and Michael Fanning. It's Pat Cormack, I think, is in the game, but we'll follow the play. Dangerous ball inside to Joe Helan, an early chance for Joe, but he's beaten. And now it's John Welsh outside to Liam Kelly. Liam Kelly. John O'Mara, the centre back, going for that one and clearing it, and it's inside. Fintan Ryan, a dangerous ball, and the full back, Jim Maloney, backpedaling there as Paul Cormack is on it. Cormack has been fouled on John O'Grady. In fact, it's been fouled, and there's a free in there for Rosegreen. A free in there from the 20-metre line to be taken by Michael Fanning. Right into the breeze. Who's the sub for Rosegreen? Damien Fogarty. Damien Fogarty in the game for Rosegreen for John Hickey. Up on Jimmy Hickey, I should say. Puck out by Shane Slattery, and a push on the back there, and there's a chance for Emly. And Michael Dwyer has done very well on frees in this game. Just 10 minutes gone in the second half, and now Dwyer can narrow the gap. He strikes it well. It's gone over the black spot. It's another point for Emly. (1-4 to 6 points). Tells its own story, just a point separating the sides. And Emly doing all the pressing. Roger English gone inside. The goalkeeper, Jim Cormack, unopposed. And Jim clears it out to the middle of the field. Michael Ryan bats it down to Shawnee O'Brien, who has been fouled, and there's another chance. A chance to tie up the scores. Michael Doyle having a word with the referee. None too pleased about that decision, but there's a chance for Michael O'Dwyer from just 60 metres. The wind assisted, and this is a great ball. This has gone over again. That's a smashing point. And the scores are level. Rosegreen have failed to score in the second half. And it's taken by Shane McMahon and kicked inside football style, but there's the full forward Joe Heelan has been fouling, and it's Eamon Sherlock to take it. John O'Grady switched out to centre forward. Michael Doyle gone back into full. John O'Grady under pressure. John O'Mara going back to relieve it. Taken by O'Grady again, low inside for full forward Doyle. Now it's PJ Gould. Gould across, a dangerous ball to Damien Fogarty, and Fogarty puts this one off the upright. It's still in play, and a dangerous ball might be a goal. It's gone to the left off the stick of Michael Doyle, and that was a gilt-edged chance. He just miscued there, and the Emly defence was very lucky indeed. It's gone out though for a 65. Now it's Michael Fanning, the experienced left half forward, as the wind is gusting here in Sean Tracy Park, dropping a shot on the 20-metre line. It's Shane McManus going back. As to is Shawnee O'Brien. Now it's John O'Mara, the anchor man on the side, and O'Mara effecting a fine clearance down the left wing. Aidan O'Dwyer racing, holds it well and drives it low inside again to his brother. And Andrew has turned well and has kept control and has driven it inside. Going back is Sherlock, and the chance for Joe Heelan, but it's cut out brilliantly there by the right cornerback Michael Corcoran. Great defensive work there by Corcoran. Now it's Shane McMahon kicking it into the open space. Michael O'Dwyer racing for it, so too is Liam Kelly. Kelly controls it, a neat sidestep and a good delivery, but it's Paul Kramer at left half back, and he has been fouled, and there's a free for Emly. A free for Emly and Kramer himself. A long delivery, dropping it in for his centre forward Dennis Heelan, but it's gone out over the end line and it's gone wide. Ball to the middle of the field, and referee is calling for it and is going to throw it in. Michael Ryan, Shawnee O'Brien in fact, and John O'Grady. John O'Mara again in trouble. Has been on the receiving end right throughout this game. Shawnee O'Brien and John O'Grady. O'Grady inside to Paul Cormack, pushed off the ball. It's Paul Kramer out here to this side to Aidan O'Dwyer. Aidan beaten on this occasion by John Welch, but going away is Donald Fanning. Donald Fanning inside to PJ Gould. Gould has pushed that one over the sideline, It's a line ball for Emly. The sides are level after 15 minutes of play in the second half. We're at the three-quarter mark. It's Shawnee O'Brien has gone back outside his own 45, low into the centre. It's Liam Kelly again. Kelly shipped a heavy tackle, has been fouled, has bounced off of it and is on his feet again. And now it's Michael Fanning and Rosegreen have settled down better in the last number of minutes. Paul Cormack turning away from 1-2 challenges, is still going through. He's on his knees. And now it's PJ Gould. And PJ Gould is fouled and there's a free in. He worked very well for that one. A 20-metre free and the chance for Michael Fanning to put his side back into the lead. PJ or Stevie O'Brien, indications there to Michael to put it over the bar. In fact, it's taken and put wide by the centre forward, I think it was Paul Cormack. Paul Cormack struck that one and struck it just outside the left upright and wide. And still the sides are level. And now Roger English. Roger Pacey is still with the ball, and Roger with a chance, and Roger has put it inside a dangerous ball. It's gone inside. I think it's a goal. Yes, it's a goal. Eamon Sherlock can't believe it, but the umpire has no doubt, but referee has gone in and referee is going to have a word with the umpires. This might be a square ball, but no, the score will stand. It is the goal by Roger English. A goal by Roger English, a soft goal in fact, but they all count. And now Emly gone into a 3-point lead. Ball by Shawnee O'Brien, John Welch to... That was Sean O'Brien, and he's very near the sideline. It's gone over the sideline off the stick of PJ Gould again, and it'll be an Emly ball. Rosegreen were slight favourites to advance to the final, but a poor ball there. But it's Shawnee O'Brien, a great ball inside to Andrew O'Dwyer. Andrew kicking it to Roger English, and Roger has been fouled by Donald Fanning. A poor line ball there by Timmy Buck really has ended up with another opportunity for Michael O'Dwyer. He with the chance from about 55 metres. I struck one over from there before, but this one is tailing to left and this one has gone wide. Now it's Jim Cormack. Michael Fanning racing across the pitch, being shadowed everywhere he goes by Michael Ryan. Referee is still having a word with the umpires, and I think goalkeeper Jim Cormack is the one being warned by the referee. Jim pucking it low into the wind. Now John O'Mara reading that one well again, turns on his feet and left-handed down the left wing Liam Kelly going back. Inside, it's Eamon Sherlock to Shane McManus. Shane cutting right inside, is still going through. Shane hands it back to Roger English. Roger has lost the ball, and as Liam Kelly comes away and drives it on the ground to PJ Gould. Gould is upended there, and there's a free for Rosegreen. 20 minutes gone. 20 minutes gone, and Donald Fanning to his brother Michael. Michael catches that very well. And now PJ Gould and Timmy Buck. Timmy Buck gets it clear. And there's a one-handed swing by Timmy, and that's a free in for Rosegreen. And let's see what Michael Fanning, I think it is, will do with this one. And again, it's John O'Mara in need of some attention. This game will be a drawing. It's a free now, and it's Michael Fanning dropping it inside a dangerous ball. It's Shane McManus holds it with support in the form of Sean O'Brien. McManus is still racing clear. This is a great run by the midfielder. Has come all the way, has been fouled, and there's a free for Emly. Michael Fanning pleading innocence there to the referee, but now it's Roger English from beyond his own 65. Gives it plenty sky, but it's, yes, it's gone over. In fact, it's a brilliant point there by Roger English. I thought it was gone well to the right, but English had steered that one all the way over the bar for another point. And now there are 4 points between the sides. 1-8 to 1-4 after 22 minutes of play in the second half. Roger English again, very busy all the way in this game. And it's Dennis Heelan robbed by John Shanahan. Shane McManus outside to Roger English. English tries a long one. That's dropping inside around the house again. An infringement in the square, and there's a free out. A quick one by Jim Cormack, but it's found Shane McManus, and McManus is half blocked down. Now it's Joe Heelan. Joe turning to his left-hand side, and Joe puts it. It's blocked by the. It's gone over the bar. In fact, the umpire has put up the flag, and the ball was blocked from behind the crossbar by the goalkeeper Jim Cormack. That's 1-9 to 1-4, and that's 5 points in it, and none have played better than this man, John O'Mara. A long ball inside, and Michael O'Wad just failed to hold it. It's Eamon Sherlock, kicks it out, and it's Dwyer again, feeding it out here for Dennis Heelan. Heelan overruns it, pulls on the ground inside. The goalie is off his line, Jim Cormack. And there's a free in there for Emly, a foul on Dennis Heelan. Now Michael O'Dwyer again, the left corner forward. Already he has got 5 to his credit in this game. And now has hit this one and has put that one over too. That's number 6 for him. 1-10 to 1-4. And there are 6 points now between the sides, and surely Emly are on their way to a West final appearance against either Kappa White or their near neighbours, Latin and Cullen. I'm sure they'd love to play Latin in the final. John O'Grady flicking it up the left wing. Challenged by John O'Mara. The ball cleared to PJ Gould. Gould has been fouled on his approach to the goal, and there's a free in there from about 25 metres, and John O'Grady stands over it after 25 minutes 5 left in the game. And there is another sub in the game. I think it's Emly out the wire. He's in the game. But the ball has been cleared by the Emly defence out to Aidan. Aidan out the wire. To Roger English. English flicks it to Andrew the wire, and Andrew drops it in around the house. Goalkeeper Jim Cormack misses it entirely, and it's gone over the heads of backs and forwards, and it's gone wide as the rain begins to fall in Sean Tracy Park. Ball dropping inside, it's batted away. And now it's John O'Grady again. John on a dangerous run, low, hard, and it's blocked by the goalie. A brilliant save by Shane Slattery. And the clearance by Timmy Burke, I think. Outside here to Sean O'Brien. Sean Og. And now it's John O'Grady again. And he has played his heart out. But the wind, driving wind and rain here in Sean Tracy Park. And the ball has gone over the sideline on the far side of the field. Just about 3 minutes remain in this game. Emly in the lead by 6 points. The rain is really lashing down here at our backs, making conditions almost impossible for the players. Now it's Liam Kelly, about 45 from his own goal, strikes it well. Going back though is Paul Kramer with Michael Ryan outside. Kramer effects a fine clearance to Dennis Heelan. Heelan is beaten by John Shanahan. Heelan gets it inside a dangerous ball, but there's a free, and the free will be for Emly, and another chance for Michael O'Dwyer. This one about 45 metres out to the left. The wire strikes it well, but it's gone to the left and it's gone wide, and still the score remains 110 to 1-4. Just 1 minute left in the game, and surely now Emly are on their way to a West final. Dennis Heelan with a chance, with a shot. Dennis Heelan with a point. 111 to 1-4. The spade work was done in the first half with a very workmanlike performance, playing into a very strong wind. And they've tacked on the scores in the second. And there's a free there. We're just playing out time, as it were. It's Michael Fanning. Elects to drop it in. It's been batted away by Michael Ryan, and Paul Kramer is there too. Ball has gone out, I think, for a 65. Jimmy Hickey back in the game. Oh, it's Eamon Dwyer, in fact. And now Liam Kelly will take this free. This 65. Drops it very short. Michael Ryan rising. So too is John O'Mara. O'Mara coming out. Has been fouled in there, a push on the back, and a quick free taken inside, but Shawnee O'Brien holds it, and coming clear, Shawnee to Roger English, and again it's Shawnee O'Brien. Shawnee down this side. to Andrew O'Dwyer, and Andrew has lifted that one over the sideline, and there's a line ball for John Shanahan and Rosegreen. Players standing too near the ball. We make it that it's time up, 51 seconds at a time. Referee looking for a fresh ball. Certainly the Emly selectors will be well satisfied with the team's performance in this game. It's been a very steady, workmanlike performance from goalkeeper right up as far as corner forward. And now the line ball to be taken by John Welsh. Into the centre. Pat Cormac is in there, but the ball has gone out to the right and it's gone wide. Jim Cormac, or Shane Slattery I should say, with the puck out. Drive you down the centre. Batter down. Push on the back there by Dennis Heelan, and the free to be taken by Paul Cormac. 2 minutes at a time played. John O'Mara reaching high and holding it and driving it clear to Aidan O'Dwyer. Aidan flicking it one hand. A foul there to be taken by John Welsh. Has won another 10 metres, 15 metres, and it's Welsh again. Dropping it in, too short. Coming out is Paul Kramer. Paul Kramer to Sean O'Brien. Sean Og beaten by Shane McManus. McManus beaten in turn, and the ball now with John O'Mara, and John O'Mara clears it to Dennis Heelan. Heelan to Roger English, but it's now Eamon O'Dwyer, and Eamon drives in. That's a better ball. Pulled on, and the goalie Shane Slattery steady on that and clears it. Not a great clearance though. It's taken by Michael Fanning. Michael low and hard, another brilliant save by the goalie, but it's gone in. It's another great save, but the goalie failed to keep it out. Now 110 to 2-4, and just 3 points between the sides, and it's Shane McManus to steady things down a bit. We make it that there are 3 minutes gone in extra time. Ball very near the sideline, gone over the sideline in fact, and there's a line ball for Emly. Just 3 points separating the sides. And we've had, of course, a lot of injury in this game. John O'Mara has been down on numerous occasions, but the referee has now called for the ball. It's all over, and Emly are on their way to a West final in the junior grade. And as we've said already, they will play the winners of Latnan Kappa White, who play in the next game here in Sean Tracy Park. Chinnawilla Corja o Hibradon. On the score, Emly 110, Rosegreen 2-4.
Right, that's right.
Well, I have 3 reluctant talkers here, but however, I've Sean McMahon on my right, I have Martin Condon, I have Paddy Clancy. Sean, very pleased with that victory, I imagine.
Oh, we were, Danny, we were pleased because, in all honesty, we didn't think that we'd be fit for Rosegreen. We decided this year to get as far as we can in the junior championship. We got to the semi-final, and I think we were pleased to get that far. But as I told you before the match started, that if the lads, all 15 of them, went for it, that we'd be with a chance. But every fella had to play well, and I thought they played well.
Played very well. Martin, your spirit is good at the moment, is it?
The spirit is very good. We started off this year. Last year, as you know, like we failed to put out a team here one night against Castle. And I personally went home a very sad man. But today, I'm very happy after a terrible week, unfortunately for me personally, like that. But that's outside of it. And I'm delighted to be chairman of Emly Club when we're hitting for a West final. And we know we're facing Latin or Cape White. We don't mind who. Latin basis 12 or 14 points, but we'll give it a good shot.
Yeah, Paddy, conditions were very difficult, weren't they?
They were then. I mean, the wind was, you couldn't actually calculate the wind. It was blowing all over the place. But in the end, I suppose everything came right for us. I tell you, one thing I'd like to say is that the purpose of the tape and the purpose of the video is so the lads themselves who will be looking at this, that they can see how they played, the mistakes they made, and they can prepare themselves better for the final. And we've nothing to celebrate today except the fact that we are in the final. But what they will see is what we were looking at from the sideline. They'll see their mistakes, and we hope that we'll be a better team when we come to the final.
Well done. Sean, I'll have to mention John Maher in particular, centre-back. He was very good, wasn't he?
He was. He played very well, and he was carrying a slight injury into the match. And he's a injured ankle for a good while back, and we were a bit worried about him, but he certainly played very well. He's a good hurler, as you know,
yes.
Playing with say the combo this year, and he's quick, good tackler, and a skillful player.
Yeah, you were on top at half-back all the way through, weren't you?
We were. I thought our backs were good.
Yes.
With a good goalie.
Right.
For a young goalie, I thought he made 2 tremendous saves there, especially in the second half. The only part of the field I was worried about was our forwards, and we did shoot a good lot of wides, but the conditions weren't ideal for forwards.
No, you did a good percentage, I think, on the day, hadn't you?
We had, and no, I'm certainly delighted, I must say, and we
Martin,
did a good shot.
The goal that went in before half-time set you back a bit, didn't it?
Yeah, the goal to the class of a reflection came off of one of our backs, to the hard shot, but we knew with the wind at half-time, that getting a 50-50 ball, that we were going to win. Shawnee Bryan, to me, was tremendous at centre field as well, and we look forward now to meeting Latin or Cape White in the final, and we will be there.
Yeah, Sean, it's glad to be involved so late in the year, isn't it?
It is. The junior
You've had a long summer of hurling now.
We had, yeah. It worked out well for us because we started, say, about May, and now we're into September, and we're still hurling. And I think it is important that the lads get lots of matches, and they got in this competition. And as Manny would agree with me, they certainly have been improving. Now, we played Air Og here about last May in our first competitive match, and we struggled to beat them. But certainly, as the games have gone on, we have improved, and they get more confident. Now, though, we made a lot of mistakes today, which we will be able to point out to our own players on the video. I mean, we made a lot of stupid things and missed pickups and simple things.
Right.
And we'll have to try to eliminate that. But as I say, we're delighted to get in the final this year, and if we can hold that bunch of players together for a year or two, we'll have a good, strong team, because they're all fairly young.
Well done, boys. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Okay, right.
Bye.